Hello, my name's Lorraine Wright and I'm Deputy Head Academic at Stonyhurst College. This is a short presentation to take you through the GCSE options process and to give some more information about the GCSEs that we offer at Stonyhurst. In this session, I'm going to talk to you about the GCSE curriculum. I'm going to show you what GCSE grading looks like now, and then I'll give you some ideas of what achievement and expectations look like for the GCSE examinations. I'll also talk you through the additional support that we offer in school and give you a snapshot of the grammar year and what that might look like for your son or daughter. Most pupils at Stonyhurst study 8 or 9 GCSE subjects. There are a number of compulsory subjects. For example, all our pupils study maths, English and religious studies. For most pupils, English gives them 2 GCSEs. They get a GCSE in English language and a GCSE in English literature. For pupils in our cohort whose first language isn't English, we offer a range of Cambridge EAL qualifications. Pupils then have a range of choices. We do make certain recommendations to ensure that pupils have sufficient breadth in their curriculum, but they can choose, for example, the subjects that they prefer. We recommend that all pupils study at least one science subject. They may choose more than one science, but they must do one. We also recommend that they study a foreign language. That can be a modern language or a classical language. We offer French, Spanish, German, Latin and Greek. It may not be appropriate for all pupils to study a foreign language, and if you think that might be the case for your son or daughter, I'm happy to discuss that with individual families. We also recommend that students study a humanity. They should either do history or geography. They don't have to do both. And then finally, we would recommend that pupils include some element of the arts within their curriculum. That might be drama, art or music. The full list of the GCSE subjects that we offer is available in our GCSE options booklet, which will be sent out to all parents of pupils in lower grammar. For parents who are not aware of the grading now on the GCSEs, GCSEs are now graded 9 to 1 rather than A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 9 is the highest grade that a pupil can achieve and 1 is the lowest. We would be looking for pupils to be achieving in the top end. So for example, a 4 is considered to be a standard pass, and any grade that's within the 9 to 7 bracket would be considered to be a high grade, similar to the A or A star that used to be awarded at GCSE. To give you an idea of the standards that we expect pupils to strive for, we would expect approximately 50% of all GCSE grades for our syntax pupils to come out at grades 9 to 7, and approximately 95% of all grades to be 9 to 5. Those are quite high expectations for some of our pupils, but they usually on average meet those types of statistics. In order to support the children to get to those levels, we've got a number of additional support measures in place. Each year we have a full timetable of clinics, so pupils are able to go and see their teachers for extra help and support after lessons finish each day. We also have a calendar of studies, so their studies are planned so they don't get too many subjects on one particular night. There is a full range of EAL classes for our pupils whose first language isn't English, and in most of our subjects we set the subjects by ability, not all, but in most. Our Learning Support Department also has members of staff who are available to help pupils with maths and English, Maths and English are the most important GCSEs, because if pupils don't pass those GCSEs at least grade 4, they must resit those when they move into their sixth form studies. And finally, we have a Scholars Programme. The Scholars Programme provides additional activities which give pupils an extra level of challenge. It's particularly aimed at those pupils who are at the very top of the ability range. So, what does the grammar year look like? Well, it's a very busy year, but we do allow pupils, when they start with us in September, to have a period of settling in. Now, that means that we know that not all pupils will get their options right. So we do allow them to make changes to their timetables within the first 4 weeks. After that, they would be expected to continue with the timetable that was agreed. We have a progress check every 6 weeks, so that's usually at every half term. So for example, there will be an interim report in October. There will be some form of assessment for grammar pupils in November, December, followed by a more comprehensive report at Christmas. In February, before half term, there will be another progress check, and then at Easter you may receive a full report. In April or May, all of the grammar pupils do some element of work experience. That's usually a day where they work in one of the many departments at school. And then finally, after half term, in the summer term, we would have examinations, and there will be an opportunity for parents to come into school to speak to the teachers about their children's progress. Finally, on this slide, I've included some key email addresses for people who may be able to help you if you've got any questions about any aspect of the grammar year or the GCSE options process. And finally, I just wanted to add that all our pupils have had this presentation, and they all have a booklet which gives them further information about all the subjects that are available, and this has also been sent to parents together with the options form for pupils to make their choices. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with any of the members of staff whose emails I put on the previous screen, and we would be more than happy to talk you through the process or give you some advice about choices for particular careers. Thank you for listening.